is Anna. What's your name?
My name is Zara.
What's your name?
And my name is Zillian.
Okay, Zillian, are you a student or do you work?
I am a student.
And where are you from?
I'm from the city in Vietnam.
What about you? Are you a student or do you work?
I'm a student because I'm clearly under the age to work.
Okay. And where are you from?
I'm from Da Nang City in Vietnam.
Okay. Now, in this part, I'm going to ask you some questions. Let's start with Zillian. Tell me, please, what do you want to be when you get older?
I want to be a doctor when I'm older because I want to help people when they need.
Okay, and Zara, tell me, please, what do you often do in your free time?
Well, sometimes I often watch TV or play video games with my brother, and some other times I usually read comics.
Okay, and which do you prefer? Do you prefer watching a movie at home or in the cinema?
I prefer watching a movie at home because it's not expensive and you can watch it at any time, and you can also pause it if you want to go to the toilet or pick up some snacks.
Okay, and Zillian, what is your favorite actor, singer, or artist?
My favorite singer is Jack G98 because he is handsome and he also very famous too.
But he makes pretty normal songs, right?
Maybe, I don't know.
His songs aren't too good.
I don't know. I know he's very popular in Vietnam, but I don't know anything else. Okay, now in this part we are going to speak about the pictures. Let's start with this one. Look, you can see a photographer at work. Please tell us what can you see in the photograph?
In the background, I can see that she is sitting maybe in her room or her office with a pretty. Her room looks pretty untidy because there's things everywhere. I can see that she's looking into a camera, maybe checking some of the photos. And on the computer screen, it's showing a photo of a girl standing in front of a window doing something. It's in the morning and she looks like she's very tired or very anxious about something. Maybe these pictures are going to get sent to the magazine or a newspaper, and maybe she's just scared that if they aren't too good, then she wouldn't get a good paying amount.
Okay. Now, Zillian, your turn. Look, in this picture you can see a student learning online. Tell us, what do you see in this photograph?
In this photograph, I can see a girl studying online with her classmates in her room. I think the room is tidy because she's studying very seriously. In the photo, I can see her computer, mouse, keyboard, a note, and pencil. There is also 5 pencils in the pencil case, and there is a lamp too. In the background, I can see the sofa and the curtain with windows too.
How do you think? Is she good at studying or has she got a lot of bad marks in her school?
I think she is good at studying because she is very concentrated on learning.
Yes. Okay. Now in this part we are going to speak together. Okay, let me see. Here. Look at these pictures. Now, in the picture you can see a group of friends. They are planning what they are going to do at the weekend, but they cannot decide. You can see many activities. So talk together about different activities they could do and say which one is the best. Okay, ready? Now talk together, please.
What do you think about them going cycling?
I think cycling is great, but is so hot and I am lazy too. What about going camping here and with a campfire and talking together?
Well, it's a pretty good idea, but they need to bring a lot of things, and someone has to take them. But they look like they don't have a driver license.
Uh,
What about them going fishing together? It looks pretty calm.
I think fishing together is not a good idea because you have to bring a lot of fishing kit and you have to wait for the fish for a long time, so you get very hot. And I think that we should go hiking. Do you want? Do you agree?
Well, I also like hiking because it's very calming activities, and I also like sightseeing, and it's also healthy for you to walk long roads like that. But I think, um, but sometimes it could get a bit too dangerous, like when you're walking near cliffs or waterfalls, or if maybe there could be a dangerous animal near them. How about going canoeing? It sounds pretty calming.
I think canoeing is pretty good, but I think there will be a lot of big waves that can be overturn our boat, and I think it's not safe. How about going to a cafe and have a cup and chatting together?
Yes, it sounds pretty good. They could also have lunch there too. And at the cafe, there's a lot of food, so maybe you can have a lot of options to choose from. And there you could discuss some problems or information with your friends without being disturbed.
So let's do the cafe for meetings then.
Yes, it's a very good place and very good option for them.
Okay, thank you. So going to have a coffee. Alright, in this part I'm going to ask you some more questions. So let's see, Zillian, do you prefer going out with friends or spending time with friends at home?
I prefer going out with friends to spend time at home because when I go out with a friend, I feel very relaxed and I can buy some new things too.
Mhm. Okay, and Iza, is it better to have a lot of friends or a few close friends?
Well, I think a few close friends is better because, well, if you knew them for a long time, then you could practically trust them in in anything. But a lot of friends means you have to remember everyone's names, and sometimes it can be troubling. Like if you have a birthday party, you need to invite all of them, or else they stop playing with you. And some of them aren't trustworthy enough. Like you ask them to do something and they won't do it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, a good point. Alright, and Zillian, what do you like to do with your best friend?
I like to play with him, and also I like to make a cup of tea with him because I can relax and talk with him more often.
Mm-hmm.
Who is your best friend? What is his name?
Brother.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and tell me, Kiza, is friendship important to you?
Well, to me, friendship is a pretty important aspect of life. Not as important as maybe family,
Mm-hmm.
but it's also pretty important. As friends could be the person you go through things with, and maybe they could be pretty awesome and bring some joy to your life. They could also be a place where you can talk hard things to, and they would understand or sympathize with you.
Yes, okay. We are finished. Thank you. This is the end of the test. Okay.